Okay. Yeah, no, hi, we're here. We're here, I, I'm assuming we're ready to play a game, but who knows? Ah, there we go. So, I'm on the server again. And today we are ignoring over there because I haven't finished the designs for over there yet. Because designing stuff is hard. Especially when you want it to look good. I need to be over here more. Yeah, no. Designing over here is hard and difficult, and I might need more space. I'm not sure. But over here, you may notice I've laid out some stone outlines. Yeah. These are for some of the other players on the server to come by and acquire. Because, yes. Also, all of these signs say the exact same thing. The size of the land, the 27 by 32, that is including this border. And just telling them to get a hold of me if they want to build on it. Because I don't know what to put over there, so someone else can do it. So today, we're not focusing over there. We're focusing over here on the other side of the river. I know. Strange. Apparently I haven't been sleeping in game. Which I find... Yeah, that's normal. Alright, let's... Let me think here. What do I require? I require some chests. And then I also require it to be daytime before I go over there. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna be working over here today. Mostly because I have a plan for over here that is interesting, to say the least. But it is going to require a bit of work to get the land properly ready. Because I've got this entire... we're gonna pull up this. Basically, this going from like there to the edge of the swamp and to like the edge of this tiny tree farm that I have is going to be a new complex that I'm going to be making. Okay. That moment when you hear sounds coming from outside. And you're like, what the hell is going on? And then you remember, right, the other person. Yeah, so the objective for right now is basically going to be deforestation and then a bit of training, and then maybe plotting out the rough outline for the actual build. Yeah, that's what we're doing today. Yeah, and the people that used to be across the river from me have now been moved out. Primarily because they moved out. So I can work on the land now. Also, yes, the last time that I was live, my internet did just outright die at the end of it. Or in the middle of it? Something like that. Either way, that's been fixed. So, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of deforestation and a lot of terrain work. Yeah. Alright, there we go. That's going to be that. And all of this area is being cut down. Yeah, we're just tearing down another forest for a completely different project. Yes, we have still have a bunch of forest to knock out. Yeah. Right. Gotta remember, you have to empty your inventory once in a while. That moment when you forget that, yes, mushrooms mine very, very quickly. Doing that. Over there. hate these tall trees. Okay. I need to empty my inventory again. Because that's full. Why is there just... Oh. Why is he just stuck there? Okay. I'm not gonna question it. Why is there just... Damn it. Break the waves. Fire. we still have like a bunch of forest to still clear. Sure, I'll take that. Now, No. Obviously, a creeper exploded here. I can tell because some of these trees are missing logs. And also there's a hole. No! Ow! Let's go empty my inventory. know. Okay. Interesting. It's probably a cave underneath of here. Where did he log out at? Because I'm going to assume if he logged out at my base, he's gonna notice the giant amount of trees that have disappeared. Or at least one would hope. Afternoon. Oh. Yeah. Just gotta cut down all trees. Cutting down all the trees is just great fun, you know? It's just buckets and buckets and buckets of fun. Yep, it is finally time that I am enacting the plans on this part of the land. Which is first deforest, and then a bit of terraining off the bat, and then probably gonna have to do some other things in between as well, just because. The end of the river is over there, so this still has farther to go back, but I'm gonna take out this bit here because it's disconnected from over there, and yes. Just gotta pick up all the random stuff. And considering the fact that I have basically just acquired a bunch of dark oak from this, I think I'm gonna have the floor to the build be dark oak, because yes, that just seems like a logical thing to do. Let me just do that. Sure. Okay.
What's that?
Hello, how are you?
Not too bad. I saw your new beacon. What's that for?
Project.
Well, obviously. Nah, it's just for fun.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's just it's a beacon for show. Have you seen the massive deforestation?
Which side?
The side with the beacon.
I did see that there wasn't a forest there anymore. That is initially what threw me over there.
Uh-huh.
For what?
Yeah, there's no longer a forest over here.
But for why?
Obviously there's a big project going over here, duh.
I suppose. I suppose you're not going to give me any details. That sounds...
Yep.
Accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Do you play Stardew Valley at all?
I have it, but I don't play it very often.
I know you have it, but it says you've only played 12 hours, so I was assuming you probably didn't actually enjoy the game as much.
Yeah.
I thought I have hundreds of apps.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about starting to stream it, but I feel like it'd be a lot more interesting if I streamed it with someone else. And I could just stream it while we're all hanging out in the group, but
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it'd be more interesting if we actually played co-op or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't done much of it, but...
Yeah. Let me look at how many hours I have in it. Stardew Valley. 435.
Jesus.
Only a couple more hours than you.
Only a couple. Just a couple.
Well, it's like Terraria. How many hours in Terraria I have?
Far too many.
Okay, so, because technically, I started playing Terraria before the hour logging thing was working properly, because every once in a while, in the early days, the hour logging thing, it would reset.
Mm-hmm.
So, I actually know, based on that, I have roughly 3,000 to 4,000 hours, but I only have about 1,700 logged in the active. That's actually working.
Oh, Jesus.
Because, yeah, no, it used to be crossed every time you switch computers, it would change the hours you played. Every time Steam updated, it'd reset all your game time hours, so I know I have somewhere around 3,000, so I have about 1,000 on another computer, and I might even have more than that.
Jesus.
But I know I had about 1,000 on the previous computer, and then it reset to 0. So.
Jesus, man, that's a lot.
Nah. I don't know what you're talking about. And then I have some games I played for like 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, there is a reason why I have a list called main, because it's games I actually played.
Yep.
My lowest hour count is on it. Ooh, it's 2.7 by the looks of it.
Oh.
Just because Fallout kept crashing. Yeah. There's a couple games that I have in here that are relatively low. Like I have 3 games that are low. One of them is Zelter because it's an early access game that only has like a couple hours of content, so that makes sense. One of them is T-Mod Loader because I just play like their Terraria a lot. I don't play T-Mod Loader a lot, and that's because T-Mod Loader was just added like 6 months ago.
It was only really? Jesus.
It existed beforehand, but it was only added to Steam like 6 months ago. It's T-Mod Loader's existed since the first version of Terraria, essentially.
Yeah,
like official, not the betas.
Yeah.
The official.
Yeah, like I know it existed, but it was only added to Steam 6 months. Jesus.
Something like that. When the last update came out. But yeah, so we have 3 hours on Zelter, 34 hours on The Witcher Wild Hunt, 17 on Until We Die because it's also an early access game that was incredibly fun, but doesn't have any more than 1 level. Fortunately, but that. So. You probably haven't seen this game. This game is relatively niche, but it's really good. It is so good, but it only has 1 level, and it's freaking super hard. I've only beaten on the easiest level, or on the easiest version.
Okay.
And I literally played it for 17 hours. It's about an hour per try.
Jeez.
If you make it all the way to the end. Like, a lot of times I died near the end of the thing, but sometimes you die early on because it's based on if you're... It's essentially a tower defense. If they get to the center, there's 2 directions. It's a side-scrolling tower defense, essentially. 2 directions, and the more you explore, the more our mutants will come in, but also the more resources and men and stuff you can get. So, yeah. So it's essentially a resource management, side-scrolling tower defense. My god, is it fun.
You know, that's something that I would have never thought to have combined all of those different things.
I know, right? It's so much fun, though. But it doesn't have very much content, and there's actually a thing saying that there's an update delay, which is saddening. Underminer, 123 hours. It's also a little mini game that's not super big, and I still have 100 and something hours on it. T-Mod Loader, which I already mentioned. Terraria, which I already mentioned. State of Decay, it's 53 hours. Stardew Valley, I already mentioned. Realm of Mad God is 139. Moonlighter is 18.1, which is also another relatively early access game that is small. Gravekeeper 54, or Graveyard Keeper. Forager, which isn't... It is a full game, but it's not super long. You played it. Yeah. 82 hours.
Yeah.
Fallout, which kept crashing, it's only 2. Factorio, 69.
Nice.
Perfect, never play that game again. Skyrim 20, and then I got bored because you'd think Skyrim would be more fun, but I've seen enough of the game played, and I've started playing the game so many times that it's not exciting anymore. Dying Light, 20 hours, because that was the whole story, and I completed the story, and I was like, okay, that's all that's left. Don't Start the Giver, 290. Dark Souls, 117.
Jesus.
Keyblade 3 because it's just a enter daily, whatever, simple, small game-ish. Ace-Sprite, which is just because I want to use Ace-Sprite, 17 hours. Among Us, 89. 7 Days to Die, 143. Those are the games that are in my main tab, and then there's the other tab, which has another 39 items in it, or 40 items in it.
Jesus.
Yeah. 13 hours. 39 minutes. This game was absolute garbage. 9.7 hours, 2.5 hours, 34 hours, 19 minutes. Because it's the unstable version of Starbound, which is broken.
Have
you ever heard of Starbound?
I've heard of it. I haven't really looked into it a whole lot, but
there's 2 versions. It's essentially Terraria, but in space.
Yeah.
But there's 2 versions. There's the main version and there's unstable version. Unstable versions, like their patch notes or
development.
Yeah, it's all the undeveloped, so it constantly crashes. Anyway, 244 in Starbound, 4 in Spore, 297 in Spiral Knights, 63 in Slime Ranchers, 4 in Scribblenauts, 14 in Rocket League? I barely play Rocket. I must have left it open by accident.
Must have.
Well, because it kept lagging super heavily where I couldn't actually play the game on my previous computer. Because it's super intensive on everything. So whenever I load the game, I move, lag, the ball's on the other side of the screen now.
Jesus.
Sweet. Thanks. Love it. Raft for 3 hours. Similar reason, because it lagged constantly and I kept dying. 29 hours on Punch Club. 2.8 hours on Portal Knights because I opened it the first time and then couldn't open it again for a full 3 years. They updated the game the day after I bought it. It would have been a couple days because I couldn't return it after I checked. So I couldn't return it because I had bought it, like, it was just past the window of returning.
Yep.
I bought it and then didn't play for a while, and then it updated. And it updated to something that needed a weird spec thing for my computer that I did not have. So whenever you opened it, it would just crash.
Oh.
Yeah. So for like 4 years, it kept crashing, and I just don't like the game anymore. Oxygen not included, 11 hours. That game is so difficult. 29 minutes of Overland because it's just small. 46 hours of Northgard. 4.6 hour Manit. Manit, honestly, I love that game.
Yeah.
It's super short and so fun. Actually super difficult. The whole concept of the game is you have 60 seconds to do everything before you die. So you have to, like, cross an entire continent, and if you reach a new bed, you have a save point you can return to. But you can't switch between them. You actually have to walk back to the previous save points and stuff to save with them. So it's like wherever you last slept. And, like, only, like, key items stay with you, everything else resets. So, like, only 3 items save with you. Really hard game. Really fun game. Final boss was super freaking hard.
Yeah.
Moonbase, which is just another small indie game. I play a lot of indie games.
I've noticed.
Yeah. 8 hours, once again, because it's small. Magic Duels, which was sucky. 7 hours. Legend of Dungeon never really worked for me, so only 117. At one point, Legends of Dungeon, it rebound all my controls, so I couldn't use the menu. Like, I loaded it up one day and went to go try and go into the controls menu, and I accidentally clicked into the controls, and whenever you enter a control, it switched to the next one. And I was trying to reset the same control, so I set all the controls to, like, the same button or something.
Oh.
And when you installed it, it held the... So I ended up having to fully delete it and everything, and I didn't figure this out for quite a while because I didn't realize you could do it. I had to, like, fully delete all the files, everything, all the configs, everything, based down to not on my computer, just in Steam. But Steam held my controls. So up until a point where they did an update, and it rebound all the controls because they added controller support. So it rebound all my controls to the base level after like 3 or 4 years. That was the only time I could start playing, so I haven't played it very much. Junkly, like under an hour because it sucked. For the King, 37 minutes because it's a multiplayer-ish game. Fallout Shelter, blah. Escapist, 15 hours, or actually Escapist 2, 15 hours. Dragon Slayer, 27 minutes, and I beat it. Do you know what Dragon Slayer is?
No.
It's an old, like, super old arcade game. It's a quarter arcade game, so that they ported to Steam. So my brother bought it for me. He's like, "Here, play this game." It has quick time. It's essentially a quick time event game.
Yeah.
But the quick time events are like super close together. There's actually a second version that makes the quick time events have a bigger window because it's so difficult. Yeah.
Okay.
It was a quarter eater. My brother said he only beat it once, and he played it constantly. Regular Don't Starve, 75 hours. Delivery from the Pain, 128. Another little indie game. Cuphead, 98 minutes. I could never get the controls configured nicely enough where I could actually play the game. Cave Story, 9.8 hours. Bioshock Infinite, never. 2, never. Regular, 38 minutes. That game is creepy as hell. I am not a horror game person. I'd say I bought it on my brother's recommendation because it was for $6 for the entire series. I was like, whatever, it's $6. Even though I played it for like 5 minutes, doesn't matter.
Yep.
Super horror in the first section. Yeah, I don't like that game. And then Besieged, which is 2.6 hours. Because Besieged is... When I initially got it, there was only like 5 levels, so... I was like, no, I'm done. I finished the 5th level. There's no point in me playing anymore. I never installed it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are all my games. And then I have games that aren't for Steam. Like Minecraft, which probably has thousands of hours if I actually had the same account.
Yeah, just thousands upon thousands of hours.
Yeah. Well, the issue is I didn't play on my account for a long time.
Yes,
I played on my brother's account.
I'm aware. You mentioned this to me.
Yeah. So, like, his account has thousands upon thousands of hours. My account probably only has, like, 1,000. I only played on my account for, like, maybe 6 months before it got cleared. So. Yeah. But yes, I was thinking about making a co-op Stardew Valley thing that I could play with streaming. But I pretty much 100%ed my current save file on Stardew Valley.
Yeah.
The jungle update is weird. That is all.
Okay.
Yeah, they added a new jungle area. It's weird.
Interesting.
I haven't beat it yet. It's super difficult. You have to. It's essentially a challenge island.
Okay.
And you have to collect like coconuts or something. It's golden coconuts, I think they're called. You have to collect them and give them to birds that will unlock new areas and stuff. And they're like they're not super difficult puzzles, but they're difficult enough where they're hidden or they're like behind a challenge where it's like, you must bring me 60 of this item.
Jesus.
Yeah. Because it's an end game thing. You have to put 5 iridium even to get there. Like 5 iridium bars and some other stuff. Repair the boat to get there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But supposedly there's a new ore, I think. I haven't really played a lot of it, so I haven't been into it a lot. I'll be back. Like, I mean, probably if I don't get distracted. If not, I'll probably have to cook dinner beforehand, so like an hour.
Yeah.
But probably like 10 minutes.
Okay. I'll be here. Okay, we're gonna mute Discord. Okay. Yep. I am curious as to why there's just a pillar of dirt there. I'm assuming it's from one of the other people who were in the area. And it seems to go down into the ground, so... yeah, no, I have no clue who built it. Okay. Oh, it's a zombie. No. Off you go. Oh, gather felling 3. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's go empty this inventory and then we'll... Excuse me. Okay. Just some slight deforestation again. Also another obvious creeper explosion. Yeah, no. Where... This here's a project that I've been meaning to get started on, but I had to, you know, wait until the other people were out of the area, because they were living right where I was going to build this. And well, now they're no longer living here. So I can build the structure, finally. This has mostly just been cutting down trees for almost 2 hours. Welcome to Tree Chopping Simulator 2021 edition. Actually, is that an actual game? You know, it wouldn't surprise me if it was. And if it isn't, somebody make it. Not because I want to play it, just simply because I think it would be funny to have a game on Steam called Tree Chopping Simulator. Chopping down trees again. This time on the opposite side. And this time it's a variety of trees and mushrooms. Ow. How much durability do I have left on this? 286? Yes. Child's play. Just chop down the remainder of the trees over here, and I think we're gonna go over to the pigment farm. And repair. Just gotta chop down all of the bits of the trees so that I can flatten the land a bit. Yeah, I can tell you this right now. There are parts of this that are going to be flattened out by a lot. There's others that are hardly going to be flattened at all. So, yeah. Okay. How many more trees are over here? Can I get this to update, please? Yes, thank you. Yeah, this little cluster of trees here is gonna go as well. Very obvious that either generation caused that, or some creepers exploded. Or it could be both. To be honest, it's probably both. Okay. Also, yes. The generation of this world is slightly broken. Because reasons. Do I know the reasons? No. Am I going to find them out? Absolutely not. Because this is just floating vines that generated in the world. And I'm like, oh, okay, sure, fine. Yeah, we'll have floating vines that are attached to absolutely nothing. World generation was being weird when we generated the world. Okay. I need to go to the pigman farm very, very soon. Yep. Let's see. Yes, thank you for the notification again that I'm running out of durability. I am aware. I'm aware that I am running out of durability. Fully aware of this. Okay. Yeah, no. Sleep in bed. Store away all this stuff, and then run over to the pigman farm. That is what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll make a pit stop and pick up some chicken. Okay. Yeah, it looks strange looking over there and seeing it without any trees. It's like, dear God, what's going on? some extra chicken. Anything in there? No? Okay. Off to the pigman farm we go. This. Okay. No, no, no. There we go. Problem solved. Okay, that's it. That's all. That's all I came here to do. Just repair the tools. Alright, going down. Alright, running back to the basin. Yeah, I think we might call it here. Mostly because I am tired of cutting down trees at the moment, and I don't really feel like doing stuff with terraforming over there yet. So yeah, I'll be.
Hello?
We're gonna end it here. So yeah. I do hope that you've all enjoyed watching me deforest another forest. The terraforming might be done on stream, might not, I'm not too sure. But yeah. We'll see. We'll see. We're gonna... I'll probably do the terraforming off camera, but not sure. So, yeah. We'll see you later. That's all, folks. Bye.